We start with China's SHENZHOU-13 mission. The crew on board China's space station has completed their first spacewalk and returned to the Tianhe core module. Now let's take a look at how they did it.
我是动幺，我已出舱，感觉良好。
曙光明白。
我一会儿出舱，感觉良好。
曙光明白。
我是动三，我下次出舱，感觉良好。
曙光明白。
So the crew conducted their first extravehicular mission and the third during the construction of China's space station. It also marks the first EVAs in Chinese space history by a woman. Wang Yaping was with Zhai Zhigang, the first Chinese to conduct a spacewalk. During more than 6 hours' time, the pair completed a series of tasks. This further tested the functions of the China-developed new generation EVA spacesuits, as well as the coordination between the taikonauts and the mechanical arm on board the space station, and the reliability and the safety of EVA support equipment. The chief designer of the astronaut system of China's manned space engineering spoke of the significance of this event.
我们国家首位空间出舱活动的航天员。
Our country's first spacewalker Zhai Zhigang and our first female spacewalker Wang Yaping have successfully completed this mission. They have done an excellent job, and we have further accumulated experiences through these extravehicular activities. Technically speaking, it has laid the foundation for follow-up tasks.
Now let's take a look at taikonauts' trainings before they embark on the mission.
The SHENZHOU-13 crew will have to perform 2 to 3 spacewalks. To get ready for that, they all must undergo ground trainings and meet certain standards.
We have a female taikonaut in our group, and a woman's physique is very different from that of a man. So on the ground, she must be able to perform all the tasks, including the whole spacewalk procedure.
The three of us need to back each other up. We all must have the ability to operate the robotic arm or complete extravehicular crawling.
Zhai Zhigang, the commander of the mission, performed China's first spacewalk during the SHENZHOU-7 mission. As a senior taikonaut, Zhai always shares his experiences with others during daily trainings.
Zhai Zhigang is more like a teacher than a commander, and no matter what you do, he always encourages you and gives you confidence and energy.
Instructors often record videos of Zhai's trainings for demonstrations. I did learn a lot from him.
This is Wang Yaping's second spaceflight and comes 8 years after she first went to space on the SHENZHOU-10 mission. Wang earned the title of China's first space teacher after delivering a televised science lecture to an audience of over 60 million school children in 2013. She will give a second lesson during the SHENZHOU-13 mission.
Wang is very good at computer operations, data transmission, and detailed tasks.
Wang is always positive, hardworking, and meticulous. She is also very careful, thoughtful, and understanding.
A new face in China's space mission. Ye Guangfu has actually been part of the program for 11 years.
Ye is familiar with computer operation and data transmission. He is smart and full of energy. He may have to play a larger part in scientific research.
Ye Guangfu is the first taikonaut to participate in the European Space Agency underground training course. His outstanding performance was very inspiring for other taikonauts. I feel very happy and honored to be able to work with him.
Earlier, we talked to Keith Cowing about China's space program. He's a former rocket scientist and the editor of spaceref.com. Take a listen.
Well, China already is. It's working with people who are experimenting as we speak on the International Space Station. And again, I worked on the original USS design. Looking at the pictures, I can see that many of the standard interfaces, like how you plug something into a wall or so forth, have been replicated so that it's China's been very smart in this regard, and that they can take experiments that have been designed for the International Space Station and also fly it in theirs and vice versa. So the boundaries here are not, there's no rocket science involved in the boundaries between China's program and the International Space Station. It's all political. I don't think anybody's leapfrogging anybody else anymore. There's so much involvement globally, not just the U.S., Russia, Europe, and China, but many other nations now. And I think it's more of a, people ask me, is there a space race? Well, you have to be in a race. You have to say, yeah, I'm in a race to have a race. But I think more what you have now is sort of a very helpful sort of collaboration where everybody brings something to the game and it improves it for everybody else. So if there's leapfrogging, everybody's leapfrogging over everybody else simultaneously.